Good evening and welcome. This is the Board of Library Trustees. It's 6:02 on Wednesday, October 20th, 2025. I'd like to call the meeting to order. I am Amy Paul, Chair.
Katie McGonigal, Library Director.
Cindy McNaught, Vice Chair.
Michelle Jones, Trustee.
Nancy O'Connor, Trustee.
Larry Bauman, Secretary.
Jean Santolo, Trustee.
Thank you. Public comments. Maybe some children would like to join us, but no, not today. Minutes of the July 16th meeting. Larry, thank you. Has everyone had a chance to review the minutes, or do we need a moment or two? Any changes, corrections?
Names spelled out and everything. Oh.
Oh, right. Everyone's name's spelled right. Would anyone like to make a motion
I'll make a
to?
motion to accept the minutes.
I'll second it.
Of July 16th.
Of July 16th, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thanks everyone. Katie, Director's Report.
Thank you very much. So for tonight, we're going to start with children's programs. And we're going to go back this is for July's statistics. So I'll kind of give you a snapshot. At this point, what I'm going to go over, we're still kind of in the middle of the summer reading program. Okay. So for children's highlights, there were 26 programs, 1,091 program attendees. There were 584 reference transactions, and the passive programs had 419 participants for the scavenger hunt, 301 guesses in the guessing jar, and 203 readers for the story walk. For the stats for the summer reading program for the library as of July 31st, there were 811 kids registered, 121 teens registered, and 366 adults registered. There was 1.8 million minutes read, over 25,000 hours, and over 15,000 books read by our participants in the summer reading program. So that's great.
That is good.
Katie, real quick, so the stacks these are this year's stacks, right? So
Yes.
25, okay.
Yep. And then for the children's department, they have received sorry, what?
It just says
It says
24.
24.
So I didn't know if these
Where
were
am I looking?
comparing last year's numbers to this year's numbers,
Oh,
or if
sorry.
these are this year's numbers.
Sorry.
It is 25.
Let me go back and look. I'm sorry.
Good eye.
Let me go back and look.
Okay.
Good
Okay,
catch.
sorry.
No, it's okay. I didn't know if that's what the 760 and the 186, if those were last year's.
Yep, let me just go back and double check.
Okay.
Okay, I have that.
No worries.
The Children's Department received a lot of positive feedback from the community regarding their programming, and a few of the messages are listed below, and I'm just gonna read a couple. So Ed's Magic Show was fantastic. You guys do such wonderful things for the children. You have run the best programs this year for all ages. I have children from 2 to 8, and you offered wonderful programs for all ages. We love the Nature Story Walk at the Apple Place. The Reptiles was our favorite program. The kids had so much fun seeing and touching the animals. Another comment was, the prizes have been so great. My kids have been reading all summer long, hoping to win. And the Princess program was so special for my girls, and I will have to say that for me too. It was like we were at a Disney princess show. Thank you for offering this special program. And that one was really sweet. Michelle was actually texting me from the program because I wasn't here at the time. And then she showed me after like these really adorable pictures because Miss Kay, who works in the children's department, also took really lovely pictures with all the princesses.
Awesome.
It was very
Oh,
sweet.
nice.
Did they post the pictures?
They did posted some of them, yeah. And then the Children's Department also requested staff input regarding the summer reading kickoff. programming and end-of-year wrap-up notes to assist with planning for 2026. So before 2025 summer reading program even ends, they're already looking
Oh, yeah.
forward to
Yeah,
You
you
want
have
to
to.
start for the
you're
next.
in the middle of the current program and then you're looking forward to what's coming next. And so next year's theme is plant a seed, read.
I like it.
So that'll be a really fun one for us to get involved in. So not only are they looking at planning the summer reading program for next year, they are also busy planning the 2025-2026 program calendar, which will include nearly 190 programs in partnership with Pathways for Parents, outside programmers, and then we do have volunteers that will come in and help with programming, like Julie Shee. She comes in and she does like a monthly origami program. There will be programs that are grant funded through the East Long Meadow Cultural Council, and then Phil will continue to do outreach with the local schools. For teen highlights during the month of July, there were 12 programs, 119 program attendees, 2 passive programs, which had 66 participants. Summer is typically a quieter time for the teen department, as there's not as many tweens and teens walking to the library after school. However, programming has been very well attended with offerings filled, and many of them had a wait list. The July Crafternoon projects included scratch art, terracotta pots, crystal sun catchers, embroidered bags, and beach bag collages. Teen Spot continued on Fridays, and there were a few novelty programs which included Game Dev Sandbox, which was a video game programming workshop run by Lucy Gavrich from the UMass Computer Science Department. And there was a documentary screening of Band Together, as well as an escape room. So I included below this a snippet of the Band Together publicity that we had, which was a documentary exploring book banning, censorship, and the students' fights for intellectual freedom. So that was almost more, it ended up being more of a teen and an adult program, and Maura and Erica worked together on that one, but it was really spearheaded by Erica.
I tried to access it, but I was unable to,
To register to go?
no, to see what it was and, yeah. But I was unable to, when I clicked on it, it didn't,
So this is just a screenshot of what,
no, I was on,
On the website?
On the online, when I was reading this stuff, yeah.
I didn't,
Yeah.
oh, this Band
And they-
Together, this hyperlink
Yeah.
should have taken you to the
And it
documentaries
didn't,
page.
Yeah, I couldn't make
Oh,
it work, that's all.
go, oh.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll send it to you
Okay.
directly.
I was curious about just exactly
Yeah.
what it was and
Sure.
what it did, you know?
Yep, I'm sorry that happened. I will send it
No,
to you.
no, that's not your fault, it's just
Where was
a,
the escape room?
In the room next door.
It was in the
It was in
community
there?
room.
There's some great decorations.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Really, let's see.
I
I
actually.
really use those art hanger things.
It's a great
So I
idea.
was in there for, 10 or 15 minutes of it, and it was like these big screens that were set up, and I was actually outside the screen, so like the center of the room is what they used, and I was kind of sitting outside of it, because I didn't want to get in the mix, so I was just
Because you
listening to.
wouldn't be able to find your way out.
Well, it was kind of for them, and they did a really great job, like they really interacted well, and were working as a group, and
Oh,
so
nice.
they solved it, it was really great.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
So like the children's department, the teen department is already program planning for 25-26 academic school year. And then you can see some of the pictures that Erica shared for some of the programs. We just talked about the escape room and then the sandbox where they were doing like video game creation. And then for adult highlights, there were 13 programs, 110 program attendees, 351 reference transactions, 292 hours of study room use, and there were 17 requests unfulfilled.
Is that because they couldn't be?
They were
filled?
full,
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's a lot.
That's
to be
good,
able-
though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that doesn't include when somebody comes up and it's already filled. And
Yeah.
we give them the next in line pass, so
Oh.
that does not include those next in line, so people that will wait
Okay.
until they
Oh,
can get a
okay.
turn.
Oh, okay.
This is if somebody comes up and is like, I need it right now, and we're like, we're so sorry, it's
I got you.
full.
Right.
And then they walk away because it doesn't, they needed it at
They
that
needed
moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
They couldn't wait.
The adult department relayed the tremendous participation from the community in the summer reading program, with more than 400 registered participants. The department has continued outreach and programming efforts, including with the Pleasant View Senior Center, Bluebird Estates, and programmers. Several programs have been offered that were funded in part or fully by the East Longmeadow Cultural Council. And the adult department is collaborating with the town manager's office for another round of programming this fall, focusing on walkable cities. So one of the programs that Maura launched this year was the Book It Walking Group, which met Monday mornings right out here, and then they went up and did like the rail trail. So that was really nice. That was a new program, and Maura really enjoyed it, and hopefully will be offered again. But that was every Monday. And then I have a picture that shows you just some of the prizes that were as part of the program that people could try to win through the raffle tickets and beanstack. For the circulation department,
Can I?
please.
When you say the teen program and the children's program, what's the cutoff, like sixth grade?
Yep, so children's programming is birth through like fifth grade.
And so six can go to either,
Yeah,
pretty much?
yeah. And then teen program is really geared towards like, right now, because it's the summer, it'd be like entering sixth grade through entering 12th
So-
grade.
okay.
And then adult is really 18 plus.
Okay, because it was through sixth grade. And and that's getting diluted because of the way they are.
Well, that's
And they're
also
in
correct. So if like there's a sixth grader that wants to go to the fifth grade book club, like we would obviously
fine.
let that happen.
Yeah, it's that
Yeah.
crossover
Yeah.
age, yeah, so
Yeah.
that's pretty individual.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
For circulation, there were 18,261 items circulated. This was an increase of 3,544 from June and an increase of 180 from the July of '24. There were 82 new patron cards issued. There were 369 reference transactions. There were 8 non-library meeting room uses, 87 volunteer shelving hours, and the door count was 10,679. The circulation department has been very busy assisting patrons, and Christina has an interesting way of giving us a glimpse into the daily happenings of the circulation department. So according to Christina, we were open for 26 days in July. An average day of work for the circulation department might involve greeting about 410 people,
Whoa.
checking out 461 items, filling 98 hold requests, answering 12 reference questions, and making 3 new library cards.
You know, when I read that, that was really, I
That's
thought that was
great.
really a good
Yeah.
thing. Because
They need
it
to
kind of
be
put you right in the
recognized.
place of what was going
yeah,
on, what
yeah.
actually happened.
They're right on the front
Because
line.
most
Very-
people
It is the
just,
front line.
you know,
That
And they
is.
Yeah.
take all the heat too.
yeah, I thought
Yeah.
that was
When they're
a.
told, no.
Yeah.
They get the
It's
heat.
tough, oh, yeah.
And they do an amazing job.
Yeah, it is a very busy department.
It is.
Because I think when you go in a library, you don't see any of the activities. It's quiet and it's, yeah.
Sometimes.
Not here.
Yeah,
But it's customer service, it's
Yeah, exactly.
great.
Great.
It's so important,
Yeah.
And they always are smiling
yes.
and
Yeah.
pleasant. So you leave the building feeling appreciated
You're welcome,
and welcome.
right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And under fire like that, they're still doing that, so that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Other exciting news, the library circulated 101 museum and park passes during July, with the zoo at Forest Park, Riverside Reptiles, and the Pine Knoll Pool Pass being the most popular.
No kidding.
The Library Things collection was also popular during July, especially the outdoor games and equipment like cornhole, badminton, and horseshoes. So just on the next page, there's a couple of our publicity posts about some of our Library of Things, and we're really trying to push our newspapers and magazines upstairs. We have them in print as well as electronically through Hoopla and Libby. And so we really want to make sure that patrons know that we have a wide variety to offer them in both electronic and print formats.
So how long can you keep the electronic hold for? Is that 2 weeks or a week?
I'm trying to think if it works that way for magazines.
I think they're
Because I
almost
think you
unlimited,
just, you
yes.
borrow them immediately. I don't even think it counts against your borrows.
Yeah.
I think you
Okay.
could just read it immediately.
But
It
then
just
how
pulls
long-
up. I don't think you even download
Because
it.
I've done the New Yorker. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was,
And
I
it
keep
seems
forgetting
to
I
me
wanted
you
to
can
do that.
keep it for just as long as you want.
Oh, so there's no like,
I
you
don't
get it back
remember there
in-
being one, no.
Yeah.
I'm not saying there isn't,
I
I
don't need to
just,
take time here because I just go on and on, but
Well,
I just
yeah,
thought.
but
That's
you
good
could
to
just
know, though.
borrow them.
It's good to know.
Yeah, I never thought about
And it's
coming
good
here
for
magazine.
everybody out
I
there
mean,
to know.
I mean,
Yeah.
give me a break. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And newspapers are the same, correct?
Yes, we have print newspapers upstairs, and then we do have some newspaper databases.
Is there still a print Springfield Republican?
Yeah.
There is?
Yeah.
I get it.
We subscribe to it.
Yeah,
Oh.
my neighbors get it.
We get it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I know there's a Sunday one that includes the obituaries. But we don't get that either.
I'll come borrow it from the library.
Hmm?
Come read it, come to the library.
I'm
I
gonna-
guess I'll have to.
Yeah, I have 2 friends that have put articles in the Republican. Now I'm gonna come here and read them because I don't get the Republican.
Yeah.
I know.
Get
I
it here?
read the Boston Globe every day. I can consume it.
For text services, there were 519 items added to the collection. 329 items were deleted from the collection, and 4 items were reclassified or relabeled.
Oh, you made a little room there. Good.
So for July, that's when we open the new fiscal year. So our fiscal year runs July 1 through June 30. So with the opening of the new fiscal year, the tech services department received many shipments because we start placing orders.
Right.
This year, we were able to place orders almost immediately. So
Good.
not only are they dealing with all the ordering and invoices and packing slips, they're also helping with the Wowberry update. So when our patrons get that weekly blast of our newest items, the tech services department helps determine which items go in that list.
Oh. And I thought I saw it on the.
Yeah, she was just at Cirque, and Chris and Beth are both at Cirque right now.
Yeah.
So we make our way around the library depending on what coverage is needed.
They wear
And
many
then,
hats.
we all do, we all do. Some library updates, just some reminders that starting on July 1st, the statewide database research offerings were reduced. Our website has been updated to reflect all of the changes with that. Diane Tiago, who is the president of the Friends of East Long Meadow Public Library, has done a really great job communicating and advocating for the library.
Yeah, she really did.
And libraries across the Commonwealth.
did.
She is reaching out to the Friends organization, she has reached out to the town manager, she wanted to inform the schools about what was happening and the impact that this was gonna have on the schools. She has reached out to local representatives and state representatives, she has, on behalf of the Friends, has done a really
And
great
to
job.
all, everybody who is a friend, she put that also in the newsletter.
Correct, so she has done a
Really
really
nice
great
article
job
in there.
helping to spread awareness and advocate for the libraries about what's happening with these funding cuts. So that is greatly appreciated. The library did launch a new e-resource in July, it's called Niche Academy. It has both a public platform and a staff platform. And what this is it provides tutorials on different topics, so you can learn how to use some of the databases that we have. There's research tools on there, there is social media, like how to use certain social media sites, how to use Google, so there is, it's like a professional development or a tutorial tool.
Like a YouTube for learning how to use the library.
Yeah, yes, so there's, like I said, there's the patron side,
Yep.
which has, I think I probably have about 50 or 60 tutorials there. And then there's also a staff side that has a lot of professional development for library staff. And so with Niche Academy, they have what they call like their market, so you can, I can select which tutorials go up. But there's also the opportunity to create your own. So if we wanted to customize and do something specific for either our patrons or our staff, we could do that as well.
Yeah, so like if they're getting a lot of questions on a certain thing, you can just do a tutorial and put it
Yeah,
here.
and put it on niche, which is great.
Is that like Chat GPT?
No.
Is it something, nothing
No.
at all like that?
This is like a subscription service
Okay,
that we're paying for.
okay.
So it is kind of more accurate vetted information that is there to teach skills.
Mars funds?
No, this is.
Or the state funds, I mean?
Nope, this came from the library,
Oh,
and
okay.
what was really great is that it is embedded on our website. So when you visit any of the pages on our website, it's like a little pop-out on the right-hand side of the page. You can click it and it pops out. And then Sierra, who works at CW Mars, who's phenomenal. She is like our liaison for all things to do with the Aspen catalog. She was able to then embed it into our Aspen catalog. So, and you do not need to have a library card to use Niche. Anyone is welcome to use it, which is great
And it's free.
for everybody using it. Correct.
Yeah, for everybody. Well,
Yes.
for the patrons,
Exactly,
right? Yeah.
exactly. And then a few other updates. Library staff virtually met with CW Mars staff to discuss testing and possibly launching an Aspen Kids catalog. So that was a really great conversation. We're excited that that is gonna be coming down the pike. And then moving on to page 9, heating and cooling continue to be an issue for the library.
It's a little chilly in here.
Many tickets and emails have been sent to DPW and the town manager's office. And the deputy town manager is going to assist with the future capital planning submissions. So I actually have a meeting with her next week. During the first week of July, the library once again adjusted its operating schedule to accommodate the Rotary's Carnival event over at Center Field. So we did have some adjustments at the first week of July. The ERIS report was submitted.
Hey, good.
So that was great. Amy came in and reviewed it and submitted it on behalf of the board.
That was great.
Thank you. DPW had our building alarm testing done, so that is all complete. And then for professional development, some of the sessions that staff attended were the Mass Library Systems AI for library workers, the very basics webinar. NBLC offered ERIS question and answer workshops. There was a session from Overdrive Diversity Audit. We're looking at just kind of evaluating our collection, both electronically and in print. And also Customer Service 101 from the Niche Academy. Friends information, I already shared a little bit with their advocacy, as well as just letting you know that their meetings will resume in September. They take a break in July and August, so they'll start back up in September.
Do you know how the Chipotle fundraiser went?
They said they did very well.
Okay.
Yep, that they had a lot of folks that went over and participated, so they were very pleased with that, and they hope to do that again. I emailed Jen and Diane right after I happened to find out how well they had really positive feedback. Great question. Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you.
So we're gonna look at hopefully what is the final draft of our rules and regulations tonight. I also attached the town charter section, if we wanna look at that. And then just a reminder that our next meeting is Wednesday, September 17th.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On to the aforementioned rules and regulations draft review.
Here we go.
Would anyone like to, I think maybe we should read? Are there any, this is just the cleaned up version of what we had discussed
Yes, but please
last month.
check my
Would anyone like to
formatting.
volunteer to read for us?
To read the whole thing.
I think we should read it.
Great.
Okay,
I mean, unless we don't want to read it.
do you want me to read it? If I get tired, somebody can.
Yeah,
I
you
was
can-
say, we can
I'll
take
be
turns.
honest, maybe
Yeah.
tag in,
Yeah.
someone else can
Start
tag.
it, and then we can take turns.
Yes,
Yeah.
there you go. Go for it.
Catching. Right. Well, the first, what, Roman numeral, is it been a Roman numeral? Okay, is purpose. The board, under the authority of Massachusetts General Law, Section 78, the East Long Meadow Home Rule Charter and bylaws, shall represent the interests, issues, and concerns of the library to the library director, town manager, and to the public. Its role is to listen to the community and bring their ideas and recommendations to the library director. In addition, the board's duties include reviewing general operating and administrative policies for the governance of the library, advising on community needs, speaking as advocates for the library, and acting as liaisons to the library director, town manager, and to the public. Do you want me to also include punctuation as I'm reading? Comma? Period.
No, I don't,
Probably
no,
not.
I don't think so.
Thanks. 2, library director. The board may recommend and advise the town manager regarding the appointment of a library director to supervise the operation of the library. Upon request of the town manager, the board may assist in the recruiting, interviewing, and the reviewing of credentials of candidates for the position of library director. The town manager shall appoint a qualified director in possession of an MLS degree from an ALA accredited institution, who shall be the executive and administrative officer of the library on behalf of the town manager and the board.
Do you think that MLS
I was
should be spelled out?
literally just thinking that.
Possibly.
I mean, I thought
So
that.
people might not know what
What
an
an
MLS
MLS
is.
Yeah. Because there's no
And
reference to
then
what
also
it
should you
is.
do American Library Association for
That wouldn't
ALA?
hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
Sometimes
do
we get-
parentheses
Sometimes we get
after.
carried away with these,
We love
Well, it's-
acronyms.
We love jargon.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's a great suggestion, so I
And
will
you
do
can
that.
do parentheses like ALA so that for
Yeah,
the
and then you
future,
know it
it can
Yeah,
be,
that's
but
right.
then you know what they're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Very good suggestion, I think, yes. I agree with that. Let's see, where was I here? MLS accredited, okay. Officer of the library on behalf of the town manager and the board. The library director is an ex officio non-voting member of the board and shall attend all board meetings. 3, trustees. A, duties of the trustees. The trustees shall adhere to the principles of the American Library Association's freedom to read, freedom to view, and the Library Bill of Rights. 1, do you want to put ALA in parentheses behind American Library Association?
That wouldn't hurt because. if
Once
that's-
you've done it
Once
once, you
you've
Or
done
don't.
it.
once
to
you've
do
done
it.
it the
Oh, yeah,
first.
so
time.
What I could do is just put ALAs,
Yes.
ALA comma,
'Cause
or
we're gonna
ALA
have-
apostrophe
yeah.
S.
Yeah, you
Right,
could do
because you've
that.
already defined
Yeah,
it.
Defined it.
because you're gonna define it the first time it's,
Yeah, you could
it's
do that, I
noted.
suppose. 1, support the library director in their effort to ensure the library meets statutory and regulatory requirements of the Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 78, Sections 19A and 19B, and 605 Code of Massachusetts Regulations, Section 4, so the town of East Long Meadow will be certified annually by the Massachusetts Board of Library Commissioners in order to qualify for state aid to public libraries.
Is that supposed to be capitalized?
Which part?
State aid to
Yes.
public libraries,
Yep.
okay, same thing.
I'm sorry, while we're stuck, I didn't check all these sections and stuff, that's all
That's, no, that's
correct,
all correct.
right?
Yeah, yeah, those
I
numbers
mean,
are just,
they seem fine to me.
sure, yeah, that sounds good.
That would be Larry's and Nancy's.
I just assumed that had been referred to. That it would be
Just
right,
making-
you know.
Yeah, I
We
think,
trust someone will check this, I think.
However, as just a little side note, you would know better than I, but wouldn't the S in sections be capitalized?
I feel like it
Like-
wasn't.
It
I mean,
depends.
capitalize?
No, I mean, like when you're citing a
Like
statute,
this chapters
you know, like
capitalized.
chapter, section,
Like sections 19A should be
Yeah.
capital S.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, probably, I think
I
it
feel like
is.
it's lowercase and that's how
Is
they.
it lower?
I think the
Okay.
citation is lowercase.
that's fine.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal.
Yeah, I wasn't even.
I'm
Yeah,
on
I see what
vacation
you're
this
saying,
week,
though,
so I'm
so
in the
it's
way
pretty
back,
consistent.
but I think you don't have to check it now if
No.
you don't want to.
Yeah.
Then let's do it now.
Okay.
Do you want me to go on?
Yeah, you can keep going.
I think it would be S, a capital S, because it would be consistent. You took chapter and you made it a capital C.
Oh, just like you
Let's-
have Code
let's
of
see what the,
Massachusetts.
But except
the
form.
previous citation was, because I think it's with lowercase, but I'm willing to be wrong here for sure. Do you want to continue?
I'll continue with
number
2.
two?
Number 2, participate in the creation of 5-year strategic plans which assess the needs of the library and the role of the library in the community. 3, participate in an annual review as to the progress in achieving the goals and objectives as set forth in the library's current 5-year strategic plan. Number 4, assist, if requested by the town manager, in the recruiting, interviewing, and reviewing of credentials of candidates for the position of library director. Number 5, establish and amend written policies for the selection of library materials and the use of library materials and facilities which are in accord with the current standards of the American Library Association as provided by Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 78. Here, section
Yeah,
is capitalized.
And it's capital.
Capital.
Section 83. So it either has to be not or.
It has
As
to be
long as
one or
we're
the other.
consistent.
Yeah, where are
I'm
we?
happy.
Oh, does it say
We're
33?
Yeah.
number
I'm telling you, I'm
5,
going to the.
No, mine says 33,
I-
yours may say 80.
No, mine says 33, I
Okay,
can't
all
see
right.
that good. And all other policies that govern library services. So, there's the S thing. Do you want them capitalized or do you want them small?
We're just gonna copy what's in the
Oh, we'll
charter,
copy
I'd
that.
imagine.
Okay, so I'll go on.
Or whatever citation we're quoting.
I would say it's capitalized. Wouldn't you, Larry? If it's
I
capital C.
I would bend to the actual page on the statute.
Okay, we'll bend to that.
All
If you
right,
pull up the statute and
See what
see
we-
how the government,
And I'll go on in the meantime.
yes.
Contact is dry.
Okay, number 6, support the library director in preparation of the library budget, and if requested, participate in its presentation to town boards and officials and work for its adoption by the municipality. 7, support the library director's monitoring of the maintenance of building and grounds and regularly review the current facility needs of the library. Number 8, advocate for the library in the community. Number 9, study and support legislation that will benefit the library and the larger library community. Number 10, support the library director, if requested, in preparing the library's contribution to the town manager for inclusion in the annual town report. Number 11, maintain open communication with the library director. Number 12, cooperate with other public officials and boards. Number 13, in general, the board shall monitor the operations and procedures of the library in their capacity as representatives of the citizens of the town. This supervisory responsibility shall not be construed as to interfere with the responsibility and prerogatives of the library director in regard to day-to-day administration of the library and implementation of trustee policies. In the case of failure to adhere to the duties of the trustees, the library director or other trustees may recommend to the town manager that a member's appointment be terminated. B,
Sorry, we did the section, we're gonna do uppercase.
Capitalize.
We're gonna capitalize,
Capital.
if everyone's okay.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's on page 1.
Yep.
In A, duties of the trustee, number 1, we're gonna capitalize the 2
Yep.
S's.
okay,
Here.
those are capitalized, okay.
Yep.
So we're capitalizing
Saying that both the S's.
the S's, that makes sense to me.
Okay.
I was wondering with that, our overseer.
Well, we have a lot to do.
No, with that overseer responsibility, is there anything other, I don't see anything in here that tells us what those overseer responsibilities are. Is it just generally?
I think so.
Okay.
What, sorry, what
Where are you?
section is that?
Overseer.
What overseer do you?
The thing we just read. We just read.
You mean in general, the number 13, you mean?
The one you just
In
read.
general, the board shall monitor the operations
Yeah,
and procedures
yes.
of the library in their capacity as representatives of the citizens of the town. This supervisory responsibility shall not be construed so as to interfere with the responsibility and prerogatives of the library director in regard to day-to-day administration of the library and implementation of library policies. So that means we don't interfere with Katie doing her day-to-day.
So it would
Whatever you
be
need to do.
more as if we, for some reason or other, something came up to our attention.
Yes.
We would have the responsibility to inform everybody else on.
And to communicate that.
Of the board,
Katie.
that this might be a problem. I mean, I'm
Well, I think
trying
it's
to,
more about like, in not specific in things, but also in planning and the policy writing and always keeping in mind that we're representing our fellow East Long Meadow
Community.
yeah, but I think, I see this shall monitor. That's an affirmative stuff, monitor. So that's what my question is.
Oh, in the very beginning here.
Yes.
In general, the board shall monitor the operations and procedures of the
Yes.
library and their capacity as
So
representatives.
assuming, what we do in our meetings as trustees, that would be a monitoring procedure, wouldn't it? Because you're reporting to us what you're doing, the things that
Right.
you want us to have input in. Okay,
And
that
then-
that makes,
And
that
then
at
if the
least
community
gives.
has questions about it or asks this or that, then we can bring that up and monitor, you know, what the feelings are or what the perceptions are of other people in the community. So
Yeah,
I would
I
think,
mean, that makes sense, okay.
yeah, I think this
All
is
right.
fine the way it's stated here.
And I was wondering about the term citizens. I haven't seen that in library. We talk about patrons and we talk about community members, but I think citizens has a specific meaning.
What was the term?
Citizens,
Citizens.
is it residents? Do we usually use residents?
I feel like
or is-
residents.
Okay,
We could
Yeah,
uh,
change
because
that.
some of the
Oh, the
citizens
citizens, okay.
may not be
well, I
library
just don't know if it
patrons.
has, or I think it has a specific meaning that maybe isn't the intent of.
A connotation or an actual?
Yeah, I know what you're saying, I think.
Change it to residents?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
I think.
Because
I
it
think
says
you're
of the
right. I
town.
think
Yeah.
residents of
Of the
the town,
town.
right.
Do you have to be a citizen in order to be a resident? I don't think so.
And you could be a citizen and not be a resident.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't
Yeah.
that sound like legal jargon?
I think that's what I
No,
was
but
kind of
it's
getting
true.
at,
It's
was
true,
like,
yeah.
So we'll
Yeah.
change
Like, we're not
citizens to
really-
representative, is that,
residents.
Residents.
oh, I'm sorry, residents?
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say. It begins with an R.
It's okay, welcome to my world.
Thank you. Well, I'd like to do B, attendance. Is that okay?
Yes, go ahead.
oh, sorry, yes. Moving
Okay.
on, are you okay to continue reading?
Yeah,
Okay.
so far, I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'll let you know. B, attendance. Attendance at regularly scheduled board meetings is expected from all board members. Any member unable to attend a meeting is to give notice to the chairperson or library director in advance. Any member who fails to attend 3 consecutive regularly scheduled board meetings without giving notice shall be deemed to have resigned in the case of unreliable attendance. The board may recommend to the town manager that a member's appointment be terminated. C, term limits. The term limit of a member of the board shall not exceed 3 consecutive years or 9 years.
Now, that didn't make any sense to me.
Consecutive terms. I just wanted
Ah,
to.
Okay.
Oh,
or
terms.
Nine
Because
terms,
that
okay.
drove me crazy too when I
Thank
read
you.
it.
Now, did you wonder what that
Eagle
meant?
eye.
Yeah.
I read
did,
it like
yeah.
3 times.
So it's 9 terms.
Three
so
terms.
three
Terms
terms.
or
Or
9
9,
years. That makes
Got
more
it.
sense.
9 terms would be
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
right,
And
3
then
terms.
If we're
Probably
diving
be
into
dead by
this.
that time.
Or
You're
9
right.
years.
Three
27
terms or
years.
9 years. Yeah,
Is
that makes
is-
sense.
Should I read it?
first.
Should I read
So
it that way now?
I think we
3
should also
term
take
years.
out the term limit from the beginning, and it should say the term of a member of the
Oh,
board
yeah,
shall not
okay.
exceed
Okay.
3
Because
consecutive
we're already
terms
defining the terms.
or 9 years,
Yeah.
because this is the limit.
Oh, yeah.
So should I read that again?
Term?
No, I think it's
I
okay to
think
have
you're
the
all
title
right.
be term limits.
It's gonna be 3 consecutive terms or 9 years.
Should it be the term of a member of the board shall not exceed 3 terms?
3 consecutive terms.
Oh, excuse me, 3 consecutive, hold on here. 3 consecutive terms.
Yep.
Or
Nine.
9 years. The library director may recommend an extension of a term subject to approval by the town manager. D, resignations. A resignation is considered effective upon receipt of notification to the town manager. Officers. The officers of the board shall be a chairperson, a vice chairperson, and a secretary. The officers shall be elected by the board at the annual organizational meeting of the board of the month, in the month of July. They shall hold office until the next annual organizational meeting of the board and until their respective successors are elected. The chairperson shall not be elected to serve more than 2 consecutive terms of office. Duties of the chairperson.
2, but then isn't, okay, so the term of the, well, not the director, but the
Chairperson.
chairperson is less than the 9
Yes.
Yes.
consecutive,
Oh,
the
yeah.
9 years. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that's a different thing.
Yeah.
Duties of the chairperson. 1, preside at all meetings of the board. 2, call special meetings of the board. 3, ensure the notice of all regular monthly and special meetings is
I
issued.
think it's due notice.
Oh, yeah, it is,
Yes,
yeah, it is due notice. Ensure due notice of all regular monthly and special meetings is issued. 4, act as general spokesperson for the board. 5, sign any necessary authorization papers. 6, support fundraising activities and public events at the library. 7, exercise control over public meetings and ensure that the proper decorum is maintained and that such meetings are conducted in an orderly and appropriate manner. 8, provide guidance to incoming trustees as to policies, procedures, and responsibilities of the board. Duties of the vice chairperson. Perform the duties of the chairperson of the board at the request of or in the absence of the chairperson. Duties of the secretary. Keep true and accurate records of all meetings of the board and forward them to the library director and town clerk. 2, sign minutes of the meetings once they are approved.
Should I have a period at the end?
Yes.
I would think so.
Yeah, I dropped it. Apologies.
Not so bad to drop a period. We got it.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
3, perform such other duties as are generally associated with that office. Capital F, meetings. 1, regular meetings. The board shall meet monthly at a posted place, date, and time. 2, special meetings. Special meetings of the board may be called by the library director or chairperson or upon written request of 2 members to the chairperson for the transaction of business as stated in the meeting request. Notice stating the time and place of any special meeting and the purpose of which it is called shall be given to each member of the board at least 3 days in advance of the meeting. Notice
Excuse
that-
me for a
Yes,
minute.
sure.
Should that be the purpose for which, not of which?
Yes, I think so.
Sure.
Okay. Get rid of the of. The purpose of which it is called. Should I read it again? So-
No, I'm just thinking 3 days in advance of the meeting is not enough time.
I don't think so either, I was thinking the same thing. 7?
Because it has to be posted publicly for a full 48 hours.
And don't you have to have LCAT notified as well?
I think they get notified when the post goes up.
Oh, okay,
So I don't
So that
typically
would-
notify LCAT
Yeah.
when we have our meetings.
okay.
But if you're in an emergency situation, do you want to have a?
That's the next line where it comes into the emergency situation.
Oh, okay, sorry, all right.
I mean,
Yeah, because it
But a
says here. no-
special meeting is generally in a more.
I mean, I guess we can leave it. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna happen. I mean, look at us
Yeah,
trying to
look, I was
schedule our
gonna say.
meetings.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Yeah.
how many doodle polls did we send out?
But I think if it truly were an emergency, we would.
Have to
Try
make
to do
work.
it in 3 days.
Okay, all right. Sorry, thank you, Nancy.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cindy.
That's okay. I needed to write one. That's good. Let's see over here, where were we?
Notice, I think here.
Oh, yeah.
Notice.
Notice of the meeting, except in emergency cases, shall be provided to the public 48 hours in advance, excluding Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays. Postponement of meetings. If the library closes unexpectedly, a quorum cannot be reached,
I
or
think
the
cannot
library.
is one word.
What?
I think cannot is
Cannot.
one word.
You're right.
Yeah,
It is. If the library closes unexpectedly, a quorum cannot, one word, be reached, or the library director is unavailable on a day that a meeting is scheduled to take place, an attempt will be made to reschedule the meeting. We really tried hard.
We do.
And 4, quorum and action by vote. A quorum for transition of business shall consist of a simple majority of 4 members. An affirmative vote of the majority of all members of the board present at a meeting shall be necessary. Oh, sorry.
It should be transaction, not
Yeah, I
transition.
think so, not transition, transaction. A form for transaction.
Oh, here. I'll read it again. A quorum for transaction of business shall consist of a simple majority of 4 members. An affirmative vote of the majority of all members of the board present at a meeting shall be necessary to approve an action before the board. The chairperson may vote upon and may move or second a proposal before the board in the event of a tie vote. The motion will be defeated. If a quorum is not available at a regularly scheduled meeting, the meeting will be postponed. 5, order of the agenda. An agenda shall be prepared by the library director before all meetings and distributed to board members in advance. Agendas for board meetings may follow the general format: call to order, public comments, approval of minutes of previous meetings, director's report, old business, new business, other business, date for next meeting, and adjournment. The board may recommend an amendment to the order of the agenda. Do you have to say in advance?
Yeah, because I think it can happen
Okay,
at the time of the meeting
okay,
also.
all right. 6, open meeting law. All meetings of the board shall be subject to the state's open meeting law as contained in Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter,
Excuse me for a minute.
sure,
Subject to, shouldn't that be capital states?
shall be,
I think so.
shall be
To the
what?
state, the state of
Capital, I should
Massachusetts.
capitalize
states.
state.
Oh, yeah, it should be in
Oh.
capital S.
Yes? Or Commonwealth.
It's Commonwealth. If we're gonna be official
Yeah.
about it, it should be
I
Commonwealth.
think we've done that
Oh,
prior to
to the
that.
Commonwealth, the state, the what? The Commonwealth?
I
No,
think I did
just
put
the
state
state.
somewhere else.
Capital state.
If we're gonna start capitalizing,
And we've done that, no, we've done that before.
How old is she?
I didn't think
we've
I'd see
used
my
the term
granddaughter.
state
That's your
to mean the
granddaughter?
state of Massachusetts, and we
Little devil.
capitalized.
She's so happy to
Right,
see you.
she's saying that we should refer to Massachusetts as the Commonwealth instead of referring to it as the
Sure,
state.
that's okay, sure, yeah.
Shall be subject
But
to
we
the
should
Commonwealth.
consistently-
I know, now we gotta go back and look.
So make it Commonwealth?
So
How
Commonwealth,
about all meetings of the board shall be subject to open meeting law?
Yeah,
To
that's
be
fine.
open meeting.
That sounds
law
good to
as
me.
contained in
To be
Massachusetts.
open meeting law
yeah, because it
then.
says Massachusetts.
Yeah, as contained in the Massachusetts general law.
Yeah, that will save a
Yeah.
lot of hassle.
Yeah,
We
that's
should
better.
probably look through and not have
We're gonna have
state
to.
in
Yep.
there.
Yeah.
All meetings of the board shall be subject to open meeting law as contained in Massachusetts general laws, chapter, what is that, 30A, capital sections 18 to 25.
Yep, just a typo at the beginning.
Here's our answer
I
to
know.
that, right
Just a
there.
typo at the beginning.
Capital S.
Was there something wrong?
No, sorry, keep going.
In particular, all meetings are open to the public unless held in executive session under terms of the law. A notice of all meetings, except in the case of an emergency, will be filed with the town clerk at least 48 hours beforehand, excluding Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays. And a copy of the minutes of the meeting will be available for public inspection. Second, parliamentary rules. Except as provided by these rules and regulations, the current edition of Robert's Rules of Order shall govern as parliamentary rules for the conduct of meetings. G, collective authority of the board. All decisions of the board are made by the board as a collective body. No individual member may make decisions or act or speak for the board unless specifically authorized to do so by a vote of the membership of the board.
Before we continue, there's one thing I was wondering, is there anything about how many meetings we have to have per calendar year?
We're supposed to have them monthly.
Right, so that, like,
If
if
something
one were
gets
to get
canceled.
canceled, there's not a set number of.
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah, you're not, it's not like the school if you're missing a day.
Well, right, well, so like for certain like nonprofit organizations, you have to meet a certain number of, like board meetings and everything in order to
Not
like.
to
that
my
you submit
knowledge.
to the-
No, I've never heard that.
And it's
That-
not
We haven't seen it in there.
in the town bylaws either.
Okay, it's just expected that if you only miss one and you try your best to reschedule if you can.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. You try to have the 12.
Correct, yes.
I think we're at parliament numbers, oh no.
No, collective
We went
authority.
through that, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Collective authority, I think.
No,
Inconsistent provisions.
inconsistent provision.
Oh,
Inconsistent.
sorry, okay.
Roman numeral 4, inconsistent provisions. To the extent that any provision of these rules and regulations Is.
Yeah,
is inconsistent with a provision of the Massachusetts General Laws of the East Long Meadow Home Rule Charter or the town's general bylaws, the Massachusetts General Laws, the Home Rule Charter, or the town's bylaws, as the case may be, shall govern.
so any
This
one
is
of them?
confusing too.
Yeah.
So,
That
is
one-
it
Are those all different
Massachusetts
documents?
general
Yeah.
laws? Is it or the East Long Meadow Home Rule Charter?
Yeah, if it's any of those three things, if this document is
this is-
inconsistent with any of those three things,
Yes.
those three things take precedence
So the,
Oh,
so
over
the,
this.
so the
Mass
three
general.
things.
over this, over
Yes.
our rules and regulations.
Yeah, so
Over-
if any
okay,
of them,
sorry.
or even one of them.
Right, all three of those take precedent over this document
Okay.
that we're looking at right now.
So then this board is at the end of that. We have to concede to them.
So this of is an or, the first of, so it
Yeah,
should
so
say
laws or,
Massachusetts general laws, comma, or the East Long Meadow Home Rule Charter, or the town's general bylaws, comma, the Massachusetts Home
Or
Rule
the
Charter
home.
or the town's bylaws, as the case may be, shall govern.
I don't know that you have to put the
That,
or
no,
though, do
that's
you?
fine.
Well,
It's definitely not an of.
It says
No, it's not an
no,
of.
it's
So that was
Yeah.
what
But
I
that's,
was,
I thought
Oh, I
that
see.
the home rule charter was of the Massachusetts laws.
But it's
I was-
not.
It's not, okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I see, and provision of the
Yeah.
Massachusetts General
Or,
Charter. Yeah, it has to be or.
and then there
So
should
Take
be
out
of,
of, just put a comma.
take off, yeah.
take out of
put a comma.
Yeah,
But I think it maybe should be an or, because there's an
Could put an or on-
before the town's general bylaw.
And there's an or before the town's
It should-
general
so,
bylaws.
okay.
Should be the
Can I
town's
reread this?
general GEN.
To the extent that any provision of these rules and regulations is inconsistent with a provision of the Massachusetts general laws, comma, the East Long Meadow Home Rule Charter, comma,
Okay,
or the town's general
Yeah.
bylaws,
Yeah.
comma,
yeah,
Yeah.
the Massachusetts general laws, comma, the Home Rule Charter, comma, or the town's bylaws, commas, as the case may be, shall govern.
Yeah, then you
That
don't need
makes
all the
more
ors.
sense.
okay, I
Yes.
think that or was the.
Hey,
yank
Because
the
we're gonna
or
do
out.
or
No, but I
ourselves
think
to
that
death.
or was the thing.
It's like any of those
Yeah,
three things
yeah, 'cause-
are,
Yeah, all right, that's good.
they roll over this.
All right, we're good.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
everything rules over this.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're good.
Okay,
Yes.
we're good.
Okay.
Last one, Cindy.
Really?
Yeah.
oh, wow, you're
Um,
good.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Do you want
Yeah,
something
just
else?
of this.
I'll do fun.
No, I was just noticing all of the Roman numerals are bolded, just the.
That's
just
a
the
good
Roman numerals
idea.
are Bolded. I just
think.
noticed it on 4 and 5, so I was just seeing. if
Are
you did it
or
before.
not?
They are, yeah, okay.
I think they are.
That was the first time I had noticed it, so I wanted
I
to make
can't
sure you
see
did it
that.
And
before.
they are?
They
Yeah,
don't
she
look
did.
bolded to
So can we
me.
do 5?
Yes, you
Okay.
can.
All right.
Do they look bolded to you?
If they don't,
Yeah, they are, right?
they don't
In the
look-
beginning, I think they are.
I don't think the Roman numerals are bolded.
No,
Should
no,
they
the
be?
words are bolded. The words are in bold front, or in bold font.
But collective
Yes. Yeah.
authority.
The
Yes.
Roman numeral,
The Roman numerals are not,
that's a
but
6.
I just mean your headings are, so it's fine.
okay, so we're
You're good.
Yeah,
You're
good.
Right, the
Okay,
headings
sorry.
are, you're right.
You're
Yeah.
good. Go ahead.
Can I do
5.
5?
Yeah,
You
all
can
right.
do 5.
Go through, Cindy, you can.
All right,
Go for it.
amendments.
Thanks,
Like our
Chairperson.
6th meeting on this.
5, amendments. These rules and regulations may be amended at any regularly scheduled meeting of the board with a quorum present by a majority vote of the members present, provided that a motion presenting the amendment was made and seconded at the preceding regular meeting. Any comment?
I think
Is it preceding?
preceding,
And I
Yeah.
think I know what you mean.
in other
Should
words,
those-
the meeting
those
before.
Roman numerals be
I think that's
bolded?
fine.
Yes,
No.
it should be
I
preceding,
think
not
they should be
preceding.
bold,
Right.
because
Where's
it's
preceding?
It should
consistent.
be
and it-
P-R-E and not
And it-
yeah,
you
I
look
see.
at it.
P-R-E,
you-
not
I
P-R.
really
Yeah.
do, I think you're right. Stick by your,
I mean,
your.
I don't-
Yeah, I want to bold those Roman
Right.
numerals and something like that drives me
These are not
crazy.
bolded?
No,
The
it-
words are bolded.
This part is bolded, but that's
the-
not.
those
That is
But
not-
not the
letters are
Roman
The
numerals.
bold
the
the
numerals.
Are you sure they're
numbers,
not?
'cause it
Because
makes
these
it-
are, this is
it
in
distinguishes
capitals, so
them
maybe
from
that-
the
No,
others.
it's hard, correct.
Bold 'em,
You
beautiful.
you would have to check
Yeah.
it on the computer.
Yeah, yeah, but it should be bolded and noted, okay? Roman numerals should be bolded.
Okay.
Can I raise a
Please.
question?
Yep.
I think these have been so significantly changed that we should say that it was either revised or drafted this
The
year
bottom.
at the bottom.
I didn't hear that.
So at the bottom,
here
it
instead
says
of-
revised February 2020,
Yeah,
reviewed August 2025. I think this is a complete revision.
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah.
do you want me to change that to revise,
Yeah.
or,
yeah, revised, you're right.
I
Yeah,
would
'cause
maybe
it's-
go so far to say that they've been this is new. This is a new
Or
document.
reviewed and
We
revised.
changed the name of it, right?
mm-hmm,
We changed the content,
so is it just approved
yeah.
Yeah,
instead of that, it's just
So I think we
approved
take out,
these two,
Yeah,
And
and just put
say-
approved by the, yeah, I think you're right, because,
it's
Yeah,
the first
because-
version
Of
of
this.
this new
right,
document.
unless they
think.
want a date, well, no, I don't think, I think you're right, just
okay.
revise.
No, we're gonna change it to approved.
approved by the
Approved.
Board of Library Trustees
Yeah,
on August of 2025.
Assuming we vote.
Approve it.
Yes, assuming that it
Well,
goes,
Yeah,
assuming
and
we
it
do,
may be
but-
September.
but we will,
I know.
because we'll cut.
Because you
one more
could miss
month,
a
Cindy.
period.
What's one more month?
What's,
I mean, really, as long as we do it right.
I mean, it takes the time that it takes.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I've
the
got a whole
changes
bunch
that
of
we've
changes.
made,
Yes.
are they so significant that we should do this again next month? Or would anyone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion that they get approved with the with
With the-
the minor revisions we made tonight on, what's tonight, August
20th.
20th.
I'll second the motion.
Okay, who's claiming second? Larry, who do you got?
That's okay, I don't care. Michelle, you do it.
Sure,
Michelle,
okay, I
yeah.
second the approval of the
Yeah.
motion.
Any discussion?
Aye. Do we have to do the ayes?
Let's vote
Yes.
then. All in
Okay.
favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? No.
Finally remembered.
Motion carries. Thank you, Katie.
Thank you all very
Go
much. That was a
on.
very
This is good.
collaborative, thoughtful process. So I will
Yeah.
make these changes and I will send it to you all, and then I will also send it to the town manager's office.
So we're not gonna,
What
this
is
is all
this part?
changed. So unless we see something glaring, we're gonna call you and say,
Yeah, you missed that one
you
correction.
want,
Yeah,
because
you
you know
forgot
where's
a comma
so where's the
before.
period?
Yeah, it's gonna go in that one bullet point.
To circle, yeah, I circled it on mine.
Minor changes will
Yeah.
be made and distributed, and we have written in our new rules that we can amend them if needed at our
Yes.
Yeah,
next.
Yes.
Logistical question, are these posted online on the town website somewhere, or are these accessible online? Or are
will
they just a
find out, get back to you.
document?
that's a good
I'm just wondering where these
They're
documents
not-
live.
Let me see.
Yeah, correct,
I have
right,
them.
like, are these,
I have them.
That's a good question, and they
That is a
should
very
be,
good question.
shouldn't they?
Well, I'd
Everything
imagine they
is
would go in
online
like a
now.
new trustee packet. and
Well,
like
right,
in-
so
Yes.
but like,
A
are
what?
there other board,
got
you
it.
know, other
Yeah.
town charter, town organizations that also have documents like this?
Yeah,
that
so if you look
can
up
go
on Meadow,
online?
can you see
Yeah,
there?
so I have
I
them
just
current,
wrote- I just wrote-
they're currently
I
linked,
wrote
I have
for
a Board of Library Trustees page linked to our library website. And within that,
Oh, you can put this.
oh, I've gotta update this.
Will
Yes,
on the
this
21st.
is linked here.
So it can be embedded in that.
Okay.
It was the
right.
technical
So,
thing
do we have,
itself, and
what
it
is this?
couldn't
Do we have
Okay.
to do something
That I
with this
gave
chapter
it- I
170?
sent the
Sorry,
So,
hold on,
yeah.
let's just hold on,
Because
just,
they couldn't understand.
sorry.
Hold on.
No, we're
okay.
just talking
Call
about
to
why
order.
that should be
Let's just,
online.
hold,
Yep,
Okay.
it is, we're good.
deep breath.
It is on
We did
there.
it. Nice job, everyone. And then we'll move on. Any other questions related to the,
Yes, what's this chapter 170?
so that's our next,
So that's the next piece.
Agenda.
new business item.
Oh, it's
that I think
attached,
Katie,
it's attached to the,
yeah.
Yeah, well, because I just did it as one big packet.
okay.
So the next piece is, this is the town's bylaw. Okay, so if we want to look at this and make any suggested changes, the town bylaw committee will review it, as will obviously the town manager. So this is the piece where we were asking if we wanted to make changes about what are the requirements of a board member.
Oh, okay.
It would go here.
Oh,
Does that make sense? So when we were saying, we have an R piece that they need to abide by, like the American Library Association's freedom to read, freedom to view, Bill of Rights, what have you. But like, this is where we had been asking about qualifications. So if we wanted to make any suggested changes, this is where that would happen.
so if we wanted to have 7 members, we could say we want 7 members instead of 6, for an example.
So it says staggered.
I don't.
I think our town charter is, it's in, I wanna say it's in threes. So it'd go
Okay.
from 6 to 9.
Oh, I got you, okay.
Oh.
Okay, not that I'm suggesting that, I was just saying, that's. what-
Right, this is, yes, this is where if we have any suggested changes, it would go.
Okay. Serving 3 consecutive terms with 2 members appointed annually. Staggered 3, yeah. By appointment by the town manager. And the library director has no input into that?
I do,
So should this be stated there somewhere?
well, that's up to the discretion of the town manager.
Unless we want to put it in?
He did ask me
Oh,
for my input on
that's at his
appointments.
discretion then?
Yeah,
Okay.
So in other
the
words,
town manager's discretion.
instead of, it's at his discretion. And does everybody believe that's how it should be at the town
Well, I
manager's
think the
discretion?
library director should have some input into that.
Yes, but
She does if he says so, but if he says, I don't want your input, then you wouldn't, right? The way it's stated here.
Right.
So that's an example of something we could recommend. they
We can
add.
recommend, that's what I would recommend.
So we could say like in
Vacancies.
consultation with
Yes.
the library director?
Yeah,
that
instead
sounds
of at
good.
his discretion.
Well, it doesn't say at his discretion, that was what I was saying,
Oh,
like
okay.
the
No,
town
it's-
manager.
It
Yeah,
says
okay.
may, upon request of the town patron,
Yeah.
assist the town manager. So if he doesn't want anybody
Yeah,
else's
So are we,
advice.
we're looking at vacancies, yes?
We're looking, yeah.
Yep.
So vacancies occurring on the
170-2.
board of library trustees shall be filled by appointment by the town manager.
With,
In
In
consultation.
consultation,
Comma, correct?
comma.
In consultation with the library director.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
you would know probably more than he, who library stakeholders are that may be good to serve library board.
Maybe,
He probably.
but the town
could.
manager also,
He could too.
right.
I'm not saying.
In
he
this
couldn't.
particular case, our current town manager does know a lot of the community.
Oh,
And
yes.
does have
Totally.
really, right, so,
Totally.
but if it was somebody else,
I was
Right,
just
but you-
thinking the same
you
thing.
won't be
Right.
there forever.
correct.
Right.
Well,
Right.
Hopefully after I retire.
No, no. But, you know, we're
love
in
you, Tom.
I
very
know.
Is he up?
political times
little
that
older
are
than me, so I feel like I'm
pressing
good.
political, you know.
Just a little.
So there should always
My
be
hair.
some kind of,
So we can just make that
So
recommendation.
we can make this
Yeah.
recommendation.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, I think we can go up to the 170-1.
Okay.
Yep.
It says 2 members are appointed annually. Is that something that we want in
Yes,
the bylaw?
yeah.
We do want
Yeah.
that, okay.
Yeah, because it goes in 3.
So that's how it's already done?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because I thought like 4 of us got appointed at once at one point.
I don't think so.
That might
Oh,
be.
maybe I was filling in a term for somebody
You were
else.
filling in,
Yeah.
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
So out of curiosity, where is everybody in their staggered terms?
Who knows?
Oh,
I do.
No, I just got
Okay.
appointed.
I think
I got reappointed recently.
Is
You
it
and I
you
did.
two?
Yeah.
We
You
two are
two?
on the same schedule.
Did I think I filled, did I fill a vacancy?
You might have.
Yes, I think you did.
Yeah.
Christina's.
And
I have it.
filled a vacancy, right?
Yes, so in
Yes.
theory,
But, so it just seems, I'm
Yeah.
just curious, it's
And
like,
I
are,
think I
I'm
just
before
renewed
you.
a vacancy. I mean, I renewed.
I think you
Oh,
did
so
the
I'm
year
in
before,
my
I just did.
Yeah.
Mine
Amy and I and
Yeah.
you and,
Oh my
we
God.
don't seem like we're on this,
Yeah.
you and Jean might.
But I
So
think
when you
it's-
fill a vacancy, does that,
But then you serve out that term.
That term.
And
So you
then-
might
and
be
then you start
reappointed after a
correct.
year
Again.
So like
Yeah.
instead of 3 years.
Cindy and Amy are on the same, oh, this one's old.
Yeah, but we just
It
renewed.
would, I think, be, let me find the new one.
I think I was before you people, before you.
Jean?
Yeah, you
Replaced
were,
Renewed
yeah, because I just
Jean
renewed
replaced-
now, and I
Yeah.
think you
I think-
were a year behind.
No, I
Yeah.
think
Something like
Michelle
that,
replaced
yeah.
David.
Well, that's good, that's all done.
I think we're all set
It's
though.
Jean
Yeah,
and
I think we're
Nancy,
good, don't you think?
Yeah,
Larry,
Sounds good.
oh, we didn't read, did you read
and
it?
Michelle.
but I also wanted to add,
Oh,
if
okay.
we're not gonna go down to the minutia of when our terms expire, but I think it would behoove us to put in, Nancy, to your point earlier about protecting the intent of the library. Perhaps we have this language in about the ALA's freedom to read, and
Yeah.
potentially we'd want to add that
Yeah.
also, I think, under 170-3 for the purpose.
Okay.
Oh, this is what I'm looking for.
I think that's a good idea.
Some, maybe not, I mean, not the full text maybe, but,
Maybe it's not necessary.
I think it would might be
Just
necessary.
that first, that sentence right there, the trustees shall adhere to the principles, that line, is that the one
Yeah.
that you're talking
Yeah.
about?
Or,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
similar,
Yeah.
toss it in there,
Yeah, that's good.
Show me the line.
this one.
Page
In our
one,
duties of the
page one of
trustees,
the-
stick it in there somewhere, right? So, we have in our rules and regulations, under duties of the trustees, that the trustees shall adhere to the principles of the American Library Association's freedom to read, freedom to view, and the Library Bill of Rights. And that gives us a broader,
Is the ALA gonna change any of their
not gonna
Probably
modify those
not.
documents.
I'm wondering
Not
if
that I'm
this
aware
is a state,
And
if
it's
they
also-
can change it at all. Or
But it's
if this
also-
is a
because the
state,
ALA
this is a
is,
state statute,
Is
isn't it?
library.
Is
This
governed by
is
the
a
right.
town, this is the town one.
ALA could
So
change things if
she's
they
gonna
want.
bring this
Yeah, but
to,
it's-
Oh, this is a,
The
this is
library.
a town.
this is the
This is
town one.
town.
So
Oh,
this,
yes.
our
Okay.
revisions go to the bylaw committee
Any of
for
the
them to
town.
approve.
Okay,
And the
Yeah.
ALA isn't a government agency,
No.
so that provides some independence as far as,
it isn't?
no.
What is it?
The American Library Association, what would you
Oh,
define
it's
it as?
just
It's a
a-
career
It's like a professional
professional
A
organization.
professional,
organization.
okay,
It's librarians.
all right.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of our kind of overarching organizations that helps make libraries consistent or more consistent.
Yeah, they set
Public
standards, like
Yeah.
professional standards, I think.
It's
like-
not a state,
No, it's like a professional
Organization.
organization of all librarians, and then they recommend how to efficiently
so these,
run
this
libraries.
chapter 170 is of
For
the
the town.
But it's, you're not mandated to do
town laws,
stuff, they say that.
town
It's
bylaws.
sort of
or
like the
whatever.
CPC.
So this is just, these are just three little pieces of, yeah, but it's not the CDC, because the CDC is a government agency.
Oh, that is,
So, but it's,
at least it was. So,
We good?
so what did you end up putting?
I just
You
wrote
just
mine.
put the whole line?
I will.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't write it all up.
No, that
Not
makes
that,
sense.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Is that okay with everyone as
Yeah,
far as the
that sounds
recommendation?
yeah.
Yep.
Any
we have a
other
vote?
topics we
Want
might
to do a
want
vote?
to add to this
do we have to
chapter?
vote for these changes or anything?
I don't think so, because they're just a recommendation.
Okay,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, all right, we're good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can we go to rest?
Look at it, it's dark out
Okay.
already.
Oh, no!
So,
Oh, my gosh.
Although we
It
haven't
is-
actually ended the meeting yet.
it's getting
Oh, yeah.
dark.
No,
We
I know.
haven't yet officially ended. I did make, so our next meeting will be September 17th, 2025 at 6, right here in the library conference room. Would anyone like to make a motion for us to adjourn?
I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second
Silence still
it.
on now.
Thank you, Jean. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks all.